Thank you for accepting this connection. Thank you for aligning with the light that we are carrying. We are here today because of the journey that you are starting of healing. And we have come to where we are now after going through an extreme transformation and healing of our community. So that's why we are connecting with you now. The masters that are guiding you, they invited us to come closer and connect with you to show you that healing is possible. That it shakes everything that is in you. That sometimes feels as tornadoes, earthquakes going within you. That you will feel that you split into two, one saying let's go for it and the other one crying please don't. This is extremely painful. We understand everything that you are feeling right now, but we want to tell you that there is a force within you that will carry you with love through that extremely painful journey. We want to tell you that there is a force that will hold you in its hands and bring you, help you navigate through it. We want to tell you that you might feel that you are not ready or capable to do it on your own, but you don't have to do it on your own. You will be helped and guided. When we started our own journey, we felt like we would never finish it, and a part of us felt like we were not going to survive it. That's how it felt for us. But we did, and we can tell you that it was a force, it was a light in ourselves that at some times when we were ready to give up, gave us that impulse to take one more step. You are not at the beginning of your journey. You are actually finishing your journey. For you to have an idea, we can tell you that you are navigating the last part, the last 15-20% of that journey. It's a journey that started with your parents, that was opened by your grandparents. They were the one daring to fight the conventional ways to do things. Some of them, right? And then your parents took in that chaos, took that transformation that at that point has no form, no direction. They just handled these bubbly things that they did not know what shape give to it. And now what you are doing is getting all those broken pieces, all those bubbles, because for us are more like bubbles, for you might feel like broken pieces. And you are now understanding what's broken and figuring out how to put it back together. See it this way. You had this beautiful glass, and your grandparents smashed it to the ground and broke them. That's all they did. So the way the glass existed doesn't exist anymore. Your parents saw all those pieces on the floor. They tried to put it back together the way it was, but it was not possible. They realized that. So what they did is they collected all those broken pieces. They did not know what to do with it. And they hurt themselves a lot collecting all these pieces. They put it all in a box and they gave you that box. And now you are coming together as groups, looking at those pieces and deciding what you're gonna do with it. Because you now know that you do not want that original glass that was broken. You know that you can rearrange this in a different way and create something new, something better, something more useful. But now we want you to understand that you are not limited to use those broken pieces only. You can add more to it. You can go to the supermarket of creation and grab other things. So as you are rebuilding something with your inspiration, and you have those pieces to put back together, you can add to it things that you or previous generations did not know before. So for you, this could be more fun. You can move now in very unconventional ways. You can imagine unimaginable things for previous generations, and you are capable, you have the resources to manifest it, to create it. You can go to the supermarket and creations and bring other elements and create something entirely new. Yes, using some, if you feel like, some of those broken pieces. But you are not limited. And you are not obligated to use them. That is where you are now. We understand that you might feel that you do not know how to recreate that glass again, but we are telling you that you don't have to. There is no need in creation to have that old glass. Creation is not expecting you to fix that glass. Creation is inviting you to create something entirely new. Is offering you new resources for you to create something new. And yes, if you want, take some of those pieces. If you are emotionally connected and it feels good, use some of them. But understand that nothing is limiting you. And nothing is forcing you to go back to those old ways of doing things, thinking about things, feeling about things. You can really think now outside the box because the box was destroyed. If you are looking for a box, you're going to waste your time because the box does not exist anymore. And we suggest that you do not waste your time trying to create a new box. If you feel any pain looking at what has been broken, if you focus on what is not there anymore. If your attention is to the past, you are just going to delay your journey towards your future. If you are trying to put those pieces back together the way they were, you won't have energy to go to the supermarket and learn what is there available for you to start building the new. If you are trying to find the old maps to put that glass back together the way it was, you won't have energy to research the new books that are being offered to you that shows how or what is possible to create now. So here we are asking you to make a decision, to choose if you are going to look back or if you are going to look forward. See yourself in that road where your city and your home and everything that you knew is now behind you. And you have your new land waiting for you ahead, in front of you. And you are right in the middle. See yourself standing on that road. Visualize that road. How is it? What is around you? What are you carrying? Who is with you by your side? Stand where you are still. Turn around and see what you are leaving. How does that feel? The old city, your old home. And now turn around and look ahead of you. See what is in your horizon. What are you seeing? Take a deep breath. Exhale. Relax. What emotions are running through you right now? What is coming into your awareness? How much is the pain from leaving behind old pieces of you? And notice, is there any excitement? Looking forward and seeing ahead of you what is waiting for you. Look back, look ahead. Look back, look ahead of you. Do you feel that somehow you moved even a little bit closer to the new you? Can you see the old city a little bit farther away from you now? And can you see yourself a little bit closer to the new city? Can you see the lights of the new city brighter? You did not take any step, but that road that you are on right now is already moving you to that new city. If you walk, you will get there faster. But even if you stay still, little by little, you will be getting closer and closer. How does that feel? See, visualize too, that the important things that you had in that old city where you were living, your loving connections, are also leaving that city. Somehow they're all on that road that you are. Some of you left that old city long time ago, so your journey is a little bit more ahead of others. Some of them are just starting to walk away from that old city. So they are starting the journey. But look at the old city and see how empty it's getting. How little by little, more and more of you are putting together the things that really matter to them and carrying that backpack and stepping on that road, leaving the old. So what is left in that old city for you? Does that help you to feel more comfortable with the journey that you are in? How does it feel for you to know that more and more of you are coming together to walk towards the new together? And as you walk, you are sharing your hopes and your dreams of what you are going to find in that new city. You are sharing what you want to be when you get to that new city. How you want to help others. How you want to live your life. Because you see all the light coming from that new city, so you see that it will be much, much more joy and many, many more opportunities for you to be your own self. And now you have your groups, and you are sharing your plans and your dreams. Pretty much everyone that you know is already walking towards the new city. How does that make you feel? A little bit more comfortable now? Knowing that sooner or later, everyone is going to arrive. And the ones that arrive first will have more experience and more knowledge to help the one that will arrive later. It's just a matter of time. Eventually, everyone will be moved from the old into the new. But nothing is rushing anyone. So, if you want to walk very, very slowly, creation will wait for you. Creation will carry you into the new. But if you want to walk fast and get faster, also creation will support you and help you get faster. Now, because you are the ones that are really, really running, we want you to see yourself entering that space. Entering, going through that portal, and entering this new city of light. And notice one thing. Everything is there for you. But nothing has an intention yet. You have to train everything that is there to work in the way that you want it to work. And everything is neutral for you to bring you your own colors. Everything in the new city is waiting for you, but still not moving and with no intention. What you want to do with all the new opportunities and what you are going to be in that new space. See, that is the journey. Getting there and figuring who you are in that new place. Take a deep breath. Open your heart. See the light in you. Relax. You have so much to choose from. It has been a long journey to get there, so think of resting too. Because again, no one and nothing is rushing you to start in any specific way anything. Nothing and no one is rushing you to get that new city going. You can start with what you want when you feel comfortable. You can start creating your own space in the way that you want to create it. You can start reorganizing things. But as more people arrive, things will need to adjust. New wisdom, new ideas will be coming in. Be loving, be open. Think of what matters to you. So that is your journey now. Healing and releasing everything that you are carrying from the old city. All the old laws, limitations, belief systems that are not longer necessary. All the definitions that you have of yourself. That way you can start defining yourself in new ways as you get to know yourself. But you first need to release the old definitions to understand what is possible, what else is possible. And then you can attach yourself to some of the definitions that are possible for you. But this time, you are choosing them. This time you are choosing to dance, so you will define yourself as a dancer. This time you can choose to be a healer, so you are going to find yourself as a healer. But you are not going to be someone because you have to. That was the way you were living in the old city. And the new city, you first choose what you want to do and what you want to be. And then you find a definition that matches that. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Release, release, release the old definitions of yourself. Imagine that those are old clothing that now you are taking off. And you are leaving them in the closet of your old home, of your old city. And imagine that in this new city that you are now, you go to your room and you see that closet. And it's filled with new clothing. And with no rush, you are going to choose what you are going to wear. And you're going to change it because there is so much to choose from. One day you might want to try something on, and then the next day something else. You're not carrying one color or one clothing for all your life. You change. You try something and then you try something else. That is the freedom that you'll have now in the new city. Can you see? Can you feel? Can you connect with this feeling of freedom, where you have space and time to ask yourself the question of what matters to you, what you like, what you want to do, how you are going to define yourself. Yes, it's a big change. And you are that generation that lived the old and now is learning to live in the new. Big adjustment for all of you. And yes, you might miss something from the old. Yes, you have to learn to create new things. You have to learn to live by new rules. You have to discover what is possible now. You are that generation, the one that went through the transition, the one that walked on that road, left something behind and is entering something entirely new. The one that misses something old. The one that sometimes is anxious about learning how to live in the new. The one that sometimes feels lost and confused. You are, all of you, that generation. But you are also the ones with the opportunity to color the new town, the new city. You are the responsible ones for creating the rules in that new city. Big, big responsibility. And we are here to help you. And we are here to guide you, not to tell you how to do it, but to show you what is possible. Take a deep breath. Take all in. Feel free. Expand. See your light. Know that you are more than capable to build something beautiful. You wouldn't be here if creation did not see in you the power to do it, to go through it and to build this new city. And know that you have all the assistance and all the resources that you need and that you will need to organize it and make it beautiful, loving, and welcoming to all. We did it. We love where we are now. And we keep working on making it better. We are transforming ourselves every day, rediscovering who we are as beings every day. It's an exciting, never-ending journey. We are expanding and growing within and outside of us. And you are now doing it too. And you will get very comfortable doing this. We are here if you need us. One more deep, deep breath. Feel and know and see how infinite you are. Look at the palms of your hands and see all the light coming from the palms of your hands, that power to create, to give form to things, the power in you to manifest. Feel the energy in and around your head, receiving, downloading inspiration as information, figuring things out, creating plans in your head to give things form with your hands. Look around you and see how many of you are coming together to work together. This is a new way of working now, together. Sharing with others and receiving from others. All this is new. So see what the new is offering to you. And release, release, release the old ways. Release, release, release the old ways. To have more of you open to connect with the new ways. One more deep, deep breath. Take this message in you with the images and the feelings and the ideas planted in you as a seed. Release, relax, and when you feel ready, open your eyes.